still can be flexed. It can be placed in the mid, and that Arlo can be placed in the roam. So maybe that is not going to happen. But if RSG lets their composition to be quote unquote weak on that mid, that Angela mid can be a possibility for this event.
I think it is a huge possibility, Connie, especially with Kaja is out of the table. If you wanna, like, usually when you play an Angela mid, you wanna put something, all of the X to one basket that is the 1-1.
Yeah.
And without the Kaja, it makes it even easier for Eman, or I mean Super Marco, to be able to pop off.
The AP BREN, yeah, the Franco or the Cho could be a good hero for light as a ban, but at the same time, you're banking on the fact that the Guinevere can be a light hero. So maybe you're just better off banning out the Nats hero this time, something like a Paquito or a Yu Zhong or a Khalid, in fact, because those are the heroes that can burst out the 1-1 before the 1-1 is able to kind of react. Yeah, with Mana Kufra instead.
It's a good hero to somehow
You
counter
would say that.
the 1-1 with the bouncing ball. You will not be able to maneuver around. But RSG here, they need to be aware here. Benedetta can also be
That's true.
given towards the side of...
Maybe they ban Akai now if you're RSG Philippines. They're gonna literally limiting the heroes for Mr. Calteezy. You're seeing the Nolan, the Joy, Guinevere exchange, and without the Fredrin and the Baxia, Akai is the only hero left.
Sir,
But
what's your
instead,
command?
Fanny, of course, it's a Calteezy hero. Forgot about that.
Yep. A lot of jungle bans from RCPH. In fact, there's 4 of them,
Yep.
limiting the option for Calteezy. If we're talking about the options left for Calteezy, like, what is it?
Yeah, the Lancelot.
Yeah, Lancelot.
Oh, yeah,
is still.
Lancelot.
The Angela. Yeah.
For sure, with Angela. Against the Beatrix, I think the Beatrix is much more helpless.
Yeah. Thinking about Edith now for AP BREN. It's a flex hero once again.
Incredibly solid, yeah.
So a flex hero, but then Angela mid would be revealed, right? In a sense.
In a sense, yeah, you're correct.
But I think you have to prio it right now, right? Because on the other side,
Pick
Edith
jungle.
can still be
Pick jungle.
picked.
I think they should pick jungle
This
here.
is the Emperor's order.
I think the opposite. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
That was one of the bans that we kind of prescribed, right?
True.
It makes a lot of sense because when you pick this up now, that's also a hero that you take away for Demon Kite. Although the Guinevere is up, like we said, it could be a hero for light.
Yep.
So that's definitely a good pickup coming out from AP BREN.
RSG
A
here.
punch for a punch.
Or Paquito.
Oh, okay.
That we also prescribed should be banned.
Yes.
It's now gonna be picked up. Looking for a roamer now, or
Raw
maybe
control?
a jungler.
there's yet nobody on the front from RCPH. So they don't want to go for like an actual tank in the
Like
front.
a Barrett.
Nah,
Just kidding.
absolutely. yeah.
Absolutely not.
But yeah,
Minotaur.
I was led to the
Minotaur, I
underworld.
believe, it's already been banned. No, it hasn't, but it's going to be the Franco. I want to ask you about something, Wolf. So, the interaction between Guinevere and Akai, especially in the objective takes.
Yeah.
Especially, I believe Weiss, usually when he sees the Akai, usually pick for Guinevere, right?
Yeah. I guess the interaction is like you cleanse when you use the heavy spin, you cleanse one of the knockups, which is already perfect because there's no follow-up. I think the Akai might have a better shot compared to the Guinevere.
Interesting.
But you can outplay it because there's a lot of reach and a lot of dashes, a lot of mobility for the Guinevere anyway. So you can outplay that hero. Now, you're going to be looking for maybe an XP laner for AP BREN. Perhaps actually a Yu Zhong
I think they need
or a
burst.
Benedetta.
The hunt
I mean,
begins.
Esmeralda looks
Oh, Ruby.
kind of solid too at this point.
Oh, that's the Ogwen hero. So Arlot XP. You have the Ruby instead.
Yeah, mid Angela.
Yep. There's just a lot of crowd control that we're seeing from the side of AP BREN. Sure, they are comfortable playing with. And
Oh wow, the only time where the Filipinos in Indonesia agrees with something.
that's true. That's actually very true.
Yeah, 66%. Pretty similar. And once again, this is probably the last time I'm gonna As in this tournament, I'm gonna see this production for about 2 times more. I want to savor it.
2 series more, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, I can still view it from the like fan perspective. But you can see the
So
5
good.
for sure. Look at the poses though.
Very good concepts, and well, take us to the land of Don Chevin.
Okay, RCPH versus AP BREN. The battle for the grand final spot against Echo in MPLI 2023. Here we go.
I would say that, yeah, it probably is the Guinevere that will be faster just because of the more spammable spells. You're seeing right now, Demon Kite is a little bit faster than Akai, even without the help of his teammates. That should be the case. And look at that. Ruby as well as the Arlet, they fast cleared the XP lane and then they go to the mid lane because they want to contest the Lethal Wonder, I would assume.
Yeah, but they're not sharing the XP, so Ogwen gets level 2. That is pretty interesting. So they want to manage it until the level 4, not as much as just securing the level 2. Who's going to get it? It's going to be AP BREN, so he paid off.
Wow, Angela, out of all the heroes there, got the lethal as well. And well, spell check here, nothing too out of the ordinary. Flickers, 3 flickers from each respective team with an Inspire, of course, for Super Michael. Yeah, I think it's normal spells here.
A good micro adjustment from Super Marco with the Super Steal towards that gold crab. But Few actually securing a Demon Shoe instead of a defensive shoe.
Yeah.
This is interesting. So I think Few is going to be much more on the lane because he has to spam those first skills to be able to clear it.
Yep.
A Super Marco 2v1, I don't think it really matters.
Yep.
It's a 1-1.
Especially because of the needles and towers.
Yeah.
It forced that one out there. You see how quickly Paquito can clear out the lanes. We're gonna be going for the switch. It's going to be Angela going in for the XP lane. Then it's going to be Flap TC. So a complete switch lane so that the Angela will get to level 4.
Oh, that is
Here,
important.
already Nat's half HP now. Demon Kite jumps in, Aqua though. Looking for an angle, good terrifying. Heavy spin will be popped now. How easy though. Well, we still got the turtle now. Demon Kite in the front side of the map here. Isolated. Black TZ finds the first blood. And if you take a look at the mini-map, 1-1 chunked as well. That's a small win for Amon.
AP BREN though, getting the advantage of a very nice rotation. They know that they can go for the switch mid lane as well as the XP lane, switch their lanes before the turtle fight. And knowing that Few can actually take his time because he's an Angela. He's playing an Angela. So he can just use his ultimate so that I can get into the fight. Doesn't matter whether it's late or not to the positioning when it comes to the turtle fight. Does have the ultimate anyway, so very nice rotation coming out from AP BREN.
So just a reminder to you guys that these two teams conquered Southeast Asia in their own ways. AP BREN was a SEA Games champion. RSG though, MSC champion in 2022, beating RRQ in the grand final. So a lot of experience, a lot of skills as well, and Demon Kite back in the lineup for RSG.
Okay, 3 minutes in. After that first turtle fight, both of the teams, they kind of want to tone their tempo down here. Again, waiting for sure information. Perhaps the gold lane can be their focus now.
That was a very interesting objective take battle because it's 2 heavy spins from Aqua and both Kyle TZ. So I think Demon Kite somehow, with a Guinevere because Nakai, has a bit of an advantage in Rock. Oh, Gwen!
Oh, good. I'm offended now. Demon Kite taunts. Liberty's passion as well, but Kyle TZ actually is the first one to fall now. Ogwen with help of Few. What will they do? Answer is nothing. So that was a good recovery and another hook and the hunt now. Aqua will secure Few. Amon flickers out of the final slash. Demon Kite jumps in. Finds a knock up as well. Ogwen now in trouble, but good cover. They regroup as RSG. They will focus on the turtle.
Interesting. So, like, I was thinking, like, where's the damage from the Beatrix? The only thing that connects towards Demon Kite was the Bennett's Rage, but other than that, there's not much follow-up from the side of AP BREN. That's why he wasn't able to get taken down, and that is a W for RGPH. Meanwhile, another objective battle we're seeing.
I think Few did not use enough waves onto, or the hard guard onto Cal TZ. That's why he died. And also, Eman went for Assassin Emblem. That's why he deals so much damage. What next?
Off-camera kill. Knock up though. Onto its flap. Cal TZ still secures the turtle. Now Demon Kite, the front side of the map, will find a kill, but he will be betrayed as well. As the crossbow with Tang will find the mark. AP BREN, a good response as they secured the second neutral.
There's a Blade of Despair now available for Eman. And the fact that AP BREN took out Demon Kite means that they can actually access the purple buff.
Hard guard to help Super Marco, and that is a good re-engage. Light now filters out, but the I'm Offended will lock him down. Aqua with the stolen heavy spin will not find anything. And in the backside though, is actually Kyle with the pin down and finds Eman for Marco.
Just when he thought it's over, Kyle TZ coming over with a heavy spin on his own. After Aqua tried to do it too, so that was a perfect Uno reverse card for AP BREN, 1k gold lead. That was huge, Wolf.
And that was huge because they tried to go for Super Marco, but the hard card is already off cooldown.
Yep.
And you also have the Blast of the Oasis already. He has it already up top. That's why they managed to keep Super Marco alive for those 3 kills. In fact, right now Super Marco is leading by 200 gold just because of that. They get additional kills. Overall, AP BREN at the first 6 minutes of the game is now leading!
It's the Franco players in MPLI, man. They always pop off whoever it is. But Wolf, what I've seen right now, just now, was actually Nat securing Fury Hammer after a Blade Hammer first item, I believe. So proper respect towards the 1-1 from Super Marco.
Interesting. He's farming so well. He is split pushing the map for now. Going for economy for RSG Philippines. There should be a trade here, especially because Cal TZ is waiting on the wings, looking for the right timing.
Demon Kite though will find the knockup, but take a look at Cal TZ zoning out members. Ogwen is taking some heat in the front side of the map. Now Cal TZ with the hunt as well. Franco will not survive their lights. A desperate hunt, but he will be punished.
A very weird fight for RSG Philippines. They still fought. I tried to burst down one member. Knowing full well that Cal TZ is not showing in the map, they should have respected that counter play coming out from AP BREN. And indeed, it was a wonderful counter play. It's RSG Philippines now trailing behind when it comes to the gold.
They are trailing, but obviously it's not over just yet. 2k gold lead from AP BREN though. As I said earlier, if there is a point lock hero that can suppress you down, like a Franco or Kaja, it's going to be hard for Super Marco to be able to play it safely. Especially AP BREN, the only real damage dealer that they have is that 1-1. So once that 1-1 is gone, it's going to be an easy team fight for RSGPH. And I think they'll make sure to use that fact in the future.
You can see who play Cal TZ with a heavy spin, locks a Demon Kite down, and of course the damage will come through. Demon Kite will not survive. The crossbow with Tang will force a Demon Kite, well, Aqua, to force the flicker. Now AP BREN moves on towards Eman. No heavy spin though, so lack of resources, perhaps just to buy time as AP BREN will find the mid turret.
Oh, Demon Kite being caught in the same spot twice this game already. The first time, they were able to kind of turn it around because Eman was there, but at that moment, RSG Philippines did not have any exchange.
Oh.
And it's weird because it is Demon Kite holding on to that bush. Typically, you want to look at light, but if you think more about it, maybe it's because RSG Philippines wants to put light in a more of a setup kind of play where the vision should come from someone else. But that's how you generally play the Franco. Your Franco will not be the main hero to kind of get into the bush and control that bush. You need someone else to be there. And Cal TZ reading that perfectly well. Twice already in this game, they find another kill onto Demon Kite.
I mean, I think that's the actual, the right solution too for RCPH because Ogwen always on Super Marco trying to cover it. And if there is a catch they can do, That is an easy picking, especially Light without any dashes whatsoever. And the read though.
Oh, good hook and hunt. Suppressed. Ogwen will fall here. It's a 5v4, but Demon Kite now isolated in front side of the map. No resources to escape as a heavy spin. Look at it, onto with Amon. In the backside, another member's forward. Amon will fall. That's a triple. This is a maniac potentially, but no. Flapteasy canceled it.
Super Marco with a super play once again. I thought Super Marco would get the hard guard, but apparently it doesn't really matter. That was the right play from Few to be able to just prolong the HP bar from Ogwen. And that is unofficially Maniac, kinda. 3 kills for Super Marco, 7-0-2. Another important item secured, Wolf, in that Malefic Thrower.
Gonna be a big problem now for RSG Philippines. In that particular fight as well, there is the orange Soul of Lava available for Super Marco. That's why he actually hit like a truck against the members of RSG Philippines. And AP BREN, they have recovered even after Ogwen died, knowing full well that there's no control anymore for the 1-1. There's no suppression that will be applied to the 1-1. So technically speaking, there's nobody that can contest Super Marco during that moment. And Super Marco read that perfectly. Look for the targets into the backlines and then utilize the crossbow of Tang to destroy RSG Philippines.
Until he's not mount to anything just yet here. Oh, good knockup on George Zero. It seems like now Ogwen caught. Kalteezy survived, but Ogwen will fall. Kalteezy will. Never mind. He will be taken down now in the flanks, looking for an angle here. Not engaging just yet here. The re-engage from Super Marco, but there you go, the suppression and the knockout comes through. They will find the double and the shutdown. Flapteasy here alone, flickers out of the way, but Nats will not be able to close the gap. That's a 4-man, 4 members taken out.
Okay, Wolf, I think you know the answer better than I do. Did Light didn't pop the Bloody Hunt in that siege situation just now, or the Bloody Hunt cooldown is already over?
Well, we'll see through the replay. I think it's the best way to look at it. But yeah, it was eventually just available at that specific moment. Yeah, Light does have the ultimate. Look at the stun. It actually connected on the Demon Cat instead of Light, which is kind of weird from Flap. And I think the call here for AP BREN is that they have the crossbow of Tang anyway, so they can fight. Flapteasy, he stunned Demon Kite instead of Light in that moment. I kind of, if you think about it, yeah, sure, it makes a lot of sense because Demon Kite will be a problem eventually. But what generally happened is that they didn't have a stun to kind of supplement Super Marco getting the stacks.
And it's almost equilibrium right now. 2k gold lead, that's not much considering that AP BREN's composition is kind of going to fall off in the late game because they only have that 1 TP as in Super Marco, and you can counter that even with just an item, Winter Truncheon or even Wind of Nature. Whoever can build it has to build it. Even Nuts. I believe Sanford in the previous games in MPL 2023 secured a 4th item, Winter Truncheon, but that is a mistake coming in from Kalteezy. No conversion just yet.
That's a wasted resource indeed. Pre-Lord here. So with this gold gap, I believe RSGPH has opportunities to, again, turn the game around or equalize at least.
Very much winnable for RSG Philippines from before, where it kind of feels like AP BREN already got advantage, but RSG Philippines instead will be able to turn it around. 2,000 gold lead. Yep. Okay.
Hook and the hunt. Flapteasy though will survive that one. The hunt is not committed. It wasn't committed there by Light. And AP BREN, they spread out more here, looking for perhaps a pincer move on towards RSG.
Yep. And I think that's the best decision, right, Wolf? Because a lot of times, a lot of Franco users, once they have the hook, it's always the hunt. Yeah. But when you're up against a Kalteezy Akai, the response is going to be faster.
Oh, they're bursting the Lord this time.
Will they be able to blitz it? It's a retry battle here. It's a raw retry battle. But the heavy spin now committed as the Lord will be taken out by Kalteezy still. Now another member falls here. Kalteezy was taken out. The crossbow of Tang wasn't enough. As Demon Kite here. Oh my god, Flapteasy soaks all the damage. Light though will not lose his immortality. But in the backside, it's Nats taken out. AP BREN, they move onwards as RSG, they're running for the hills.
Great dance coming up from AP BREN. you see the side lanes. The long lane was actually pretty even. Nobody touched upon that, so that is probably going to be a very 50-50 kind of lane. But up top, it was a slow push from AP BREN. And then, while they were doing that, KalTZ already got the aggro of the Lord, pull it towards their side, and then tried to burst it. And RSG Philippines, after the moment that they saw that the Lord is being taken out,
wow.
they fought, and they got baited in.
Oh, no! The knocked up as well! Ogwen will lose his immortality alongside Flat, but the suppression now.
What a winter
with the
transition!
For Demonkite, no, he will still fall. It's a 5v4,
Oh!
but Ogwen will fall now. It's a 4v4 as take a look at the health bars for Flat. They will not engage more. They only got a base turret in the mid.
Wow, Light saves the day. At least they live to see another day because of that hook. And then Demonkite follows up, catches two, forces the immortality on two players of AP BREN. Eman outputting the damage, very much on point, not wasting any of the spells that he has. Bennett's Rage as well as the Nibiru's Passion's not wasting it, and even the Renner's Apathy. And then you have Demonkite. He might have died for sure, but the Winter Transient play allowed them to bait out AP BREN, committing more. I mean, they have lost their turret in the middle, but they have lasted for another day, another push against AP BREN.
I mean, I think if there was chain, the crossbow thing was chain, would have been over for RCPH. But right now, AP BREN, they still have a little bit of gold on their favor after the siege. But the game ain't over just yet. Oh, that is going in.
Spotted. Oh, good final slash onto it, Aman. Aman might be in trouble as no members is there to cover him. And the pin down on towards Life. That means he will fall. He will lose his immortality as well. And that is RSG. A little too overzealous. AP BREN with the perfect setup.
A wonderful find from AP BREN. It's a disaster for RSG Philippines. They put Eman in the middle. Understandably so, because they want to clear it out. And that's going for the Hail Mary defense. Cutting the waves. You'll be able to chunk it down low, but Super Marco and the gang, here they go.
Aqua with the heavy spin. It's a 5v3. Good final slash, and Marco will take Aqua down. Now AP BREN again, they will look for blood. Winners run to the buy time. Will it be enough? The answer is no. Eman here, 1v5. Can he do it? Lights will accompany. Mid-wave crashing down. AP BREN, can they secure
No
this?
way.
Hard guard, popped as well. Got the Bennett's Rage, but it
Oh.
won't be enough. Here's Eman,
Wow.
will fall as well. And there you go, RSG will crumble. It's a wiped out, and AP BREN will secure the first game.
AP BREN, they're done playing around, man. After the loss, the brutal loss against Echo. They're coming in hot. But shout out to Live, that was genius actually.
Genius.
Yeah,
But wasn't enough in the end.
for sure, 1-0. The first blood goes to AP BREN. They're looking for another victory after this to secure that grand final spot. Obviously, Coach BREN, one of the happiest guy in the building.
Unbelievable find onto Eman. I gotta say though, the Lord Dance was well done coming out from the side of AP BREN. The way that they devised it, they managed their lanes properly and they positioned themselves well. They got the Lord aggro and then eventually won the fight afterwards. They unfortunately fell down and stumbled because Light was on point with the hooks. But then the mid lane push, RSG went out of their base, understandably so, but because of them showing some information to AP BREN was able to find Eman in the middle, punish him with the final slash, and even after the flicker, they didn't have anything. Wonderful fight coming out from AP BREN.
Yeah, that was the winning play, right? Flap TZ with a flicker final slash.
Yeah.
And I think Eman kind of, I would say, kind of disrespected the potential from Flap TZ himself. You should know like how much range that they can cover, especially with this kind of composition. And you have to know that KalTZ as an Akai too, he has the retribution, he has the heavy spin, a lot of movement ability boost, and that is trouble for a gold laner, any gold laner out there. But man, oh man, this was very competitive in the start.
Yep, it was very, very close. And most importantly because you already